Hey guys, Rich Pooch, and you're watching the Nerd Revolution. I bet you can't guess what I'm reviewing today. So I saw Power Rangers the movie on opening night. Big surprise. I grew up in the 90s. I loved Power Rangers. Ta-da. Let me tell you, this is a movie made for the fans. It's dark, it's humorous, it's fun, and it pushes the limits. So, it's a reimagining, so there's new Zords, new suits, new Zordon, new Alpha, new Rita, new Goldar. Anybody who's followed this online knows that is occurring. But like I said, they don't hesitate to push the limits of the series. It's new limits both in humor. The humor is very adult in this movie, and especially in the opening scene. And you know, they go back and they play a little nostalgia on those one-liners. They, let's say they put a little bit of the race comments in there, like, you're not black, because the guy who plays Billy is black, when he says it to the guy who plays Zach. I laughed a little bit at that one, considering Power Rangers literally casted people as their colors back then. But yeah, I mean, it's made for people who love the series, and they push their limits, and they show that they're not your typical superheroes. One hero's autistic, and one is a lesbian. And I think that's great to show. It gives people role models, you know, especially growing up, to show that it's okay to be different. So on a less serious note, and more of a review of the movie, they casted Bryan Cranston as Zordon. Amazing cast. And they casted Elizabeth Banks as Rita Repulsa. Again, amazing choice. The two of them did an amazing job, and they brought new things to the role. Zordon does not hesitate to tell the Power Rangers how he feels. It's not like the classic. He's not like, oh, don't worry guys, put your forces together and you'll end up overcoming the problem. No. He actually tells them, you know, that he doesn't expect them to do well, which is pretty amazing. And I thought appropriate, because no one's ever going to be all, yeah, you can do it, you know. People always challenge you, and it shows that they overcome this challenge. And Rita Repulsa, man, Elizabeth Banks is terrifying. I was surprised at how terrifying she was. So, you know, so it opens up with the kids finding each other in detention, and they go out and they find the power coins. Billy and Jason become really, really good friends in this movie. And RJ, who plays Billy, he steals this film. Trust me, you guys will love Billy. Billy is like the key guy. He makes this film what it is, in my opinion. Him and Becky G. Becky G plays Trini, and, you know, she does too. So it takes a while for them to morph in this movie. It takes about, I don't know, probably about 2/3 of the film. A lot of it is training, and them overcoming their issues, which, you know, when I was watching it, I felt was great. I kind of wish there was a little more fight scenes outside of the suits, because they all have these superpowers now from the coins, which wasn't shown in the original series, but I like that twist. And they didn't use them that often. They tested them out, but they didn't really fight outside their suits. They really just fought inside the suit. And when they did fight inside the suit, it was really, really quick, guys. And then they were all of a sudden in the Zords. Now, what I did like was the Zords, they all fought separately first, which did not happen in the series that often. I was always like, why even have the Zords if you're just going to have a giant Megazord? Now, like I said, they push the limits. There's death scenes in this. I was really, really surprised that there was death scenes in this. It was just unreal. Especially the opening scene. The opening scene was unreal. There was a few kind of forced cameos in this. I didn't like that. And even though they were two major people from the show, I still didn't like it. If you're gonna do it, work them into the plot somehow. Don't just throw them somewhere in there and just be like, oh, look, we made a nod to the original series. Yeah. I thought it would have been funny if they were Krispy Kreme workers, actually. Because Krispy Kreme is really pushed in this movie. And there's a lot of nods to the original series in this. Like I already said, there's the race joke. And that's kind of a nod to the original series, as funny as it is. And let's just say there's another nod to the original series / later series that is a big point in this film. And I think it's appropriate considering they've already come out and said, hey guys, we're going to be doing more films. But yeah, loved the movie. Would see it over and over and over again. Definitely going to be buying it on Blu-ray. In case you didn't know, the way I rate films here is, would I watch it on TV? Would I rent it? Or watch it on Netflix? Or would I buy it and own it? And this is definitely something I would buy. I would buy it on Blu-ray. I would buy it on 4K. And I don't even have a 4K TV. So let's just say that. Now that could be a little bit of my nostalgia coming in here when I say I'd buy it on 4K. But let's just say that. Yeah, guys. I mean, it was a great film. I think if you don't like Power Rangers, you will like the film. I think that if you are one of those people that are like, that's not Power Rangers, yeah, you're going to hate the film. You're going into it with a negativity. If you go into it lighthearted, upbeat, excited that they're making a new film, this is a great film. This is Rich Pollution, signing off. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button and be excellent to each other.